and we're going to start recording. So, yeah, the floor is yours.
Okay. Is it okay? It's recording now. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey everyone. It's good to have my class today. It's good to see everyone. Okay. Today I wanted to do something different. Try to do something different every time just because I'm kind of tired of the matching game. So this week what I wanted to do is I wanted to do something kind of like with the season with Halloween. So I created a Halloween story, a fun Halloween story, and illustration and story and everything is just by me. So we'll see what I created. You guys can laugh at the illustration if you want to. You can get scared, like I said earlier, or you can be bored. I don't know what to expect. So we'll just I'll just read it off and then we'll see what I created. Okay. So let me turn around the camera. Okay. The story is called The Fright Friends. And also, I don't know how long the story is gonna be, but if in fact I get done with it too fast, I do have some other stories I can read. So, okay, so this one's called The Fright Friends. Okay. Bam. Okay, first page. Boo, rah, gotcha. Roy had made it a habit to recite those words all year round. If he wasn't trying to scare his friends, he was busy out scaring strangers. Roy just got a kick out of scaring people. So it's about this guy named Roy. He loves scaring people around town and loves scaring everyone and his friends. So everybody see Roy? Yeah. Okay. Well, you guys are muted. Okay, so Halloween was today, and as you might have guessed, Roy was ready and prepared to do some scaring. He had made a list of people to scare this year. His list included at least 3 of his friends and 5 other people throughout the day. Whoever he felt like he was ready to scare, he made it his mission to. Okay, so Roy has his list that he's marking down for Halloween to scare. And Roy always likes scaring people. But today, because it's Halloween, he feels like he just has an excuse to scare people. It's real convenient for him. This is like his season. So the top of the list looks like he has man at the corner. He has his friend named Lexi, his friend named Aaron, Jill. He has his teacher, and he has a store clerk, which he's been stalking. And he has a mailman. And then number 8, he's not for sure. Okay, what's going on? Okay, so these are Roy's friends. Look how big their head is, and how big their ankles and stuff are. Roy's friend Aaron, Jill, and Lexi. Okay, this is Aaron, Jill, and Lexi. Knew about the list, beckoning to Roy. Okay,
You
so
get up and get around, you're going.
Huh?
Okay, you set me
Okay. We have to prepare this year, said Aaron. I'm thinking we all should set up a prank, just to get him back from what he's done to us. So his friends are kind of aware of how his little routine goes. So they figure, hey, he's always scaring us and always scaring people. So why not we create something and get him going with his with some scares. So these are his friends. They're plotting. Okay. So these are funny looking hands. Okay. After talking about it, all 3 of the friends were all in agreement to come up with a plan. Let's shake on it, Jill yells out in excitement. We will need to set up a Halloween party here tonight. Go hide out after a while and then turn the party into a haunted house, leaving Roy all by himself. Cool. So they've all come up with their plan very fast on what to do with Roy. You see him, Frankie?
Yeah.
Look how funny their hands look, huh?
I know.
All right, so this is Roy. Roy has his mask, so he's going around being busy around town. So meanwhile, on the other side of the town, Roy was busy scaring people on the streets with his Halloween mask. Rah was all the people around the town had heard, with victim screams to follow. You scared me, said the store clerk on his break. Roy just laughed and ran off. Happy Halloween. So Roy's saying, you see him? Right, so Roy's saying boo, and the store clerk is saying, stop it. Get away, go somewhere. So Roy is Right. So Roy is just a big pest around town that everybody can kind of expect if they don't expect him. Okay, so remember we talked about the mailman, so the mailman is on his list now. So as the mail truck was on the verge of routing towards Roy's house, Roy made sure to be present with his mask. I can't wait to mark this scare off my list, mentioned Roy. Did he feel sorry? Nope. Did he feel he was hurting anybody? Nope. Roy just loved a great scare 365 days of the year. However, today just happens to be more convenient for him. So Roy likes to scare people, but as I mentioned earlier, because it's Halloween, he's really taking advantage of it. So you see him over here? He's hiding behind his house.
Yeah.
This is the mail truck, the crappy mail truck that's on its way coming. Okay, so the mailman. As the sound of the truck got closer to Roy's home, he tried to hide behind an I don't know why I said hide, that's a mistake. Behind an object to hide, he tried to find an object to hide behind. Once the mailman finally approached, he waited a few seconds before revealing himself. Boo rah, which was loud enough to send the mailman into a panic. That scared me so bad. I dropped all your mail on the ground, Roy. So look at him. Roy didn't scare the mailman. He done dropped all the mail all on the ground. And this is Roy right here. So he's scaring folks, and he couldn't wait to scare the mailman. So it's the mailman. Can you help me pick some of this mail up, Roy? The mailman frustratedly yelled out. Roy mischievously ran down the street, venturing to be as distant from the mailman as possible. No, I will not help you. Happy Halloween. That's what he told the mailman. The mailman pouts and then yells out, I hate Halloween. So the mailman hates Halloween. I guess Roy made it even worse for him, huh? So you see Roy's feet running right here? I just want to show all my illustrations because I tried to work very hard on these.
It looks so good, Justin. It's really good.
No, it don't.
Yeah, it does.
It looks like it.
Good job, Justin.
No. Well, I figured
Good
like
job, Justin.
there's cartoons that kind of look like this too, like purposely for style. So. Okay, so Aaron, Jill, and Lexi made it their mission to go to the store to get last-minute decorations to add on to what they already have for the Halloween party/prank they plan on creating tonight for Roy. Have you got in contact with him today? Aaron asked. Aaron asked. Okay, yeah. Aaron asked. No, none of us have. I can only imagine he's out scaring the whole town. So Aaron's asking his friends have they got in contact with Roy, but nobody's got in contact with him because he's busy. So you see everybody out at the store. Well, the friends at the store are trying to get a few things for Halloween. Okay, so finally they get in contact with Roy. So let's see. After the few scary rounds Roy had on his list, he stopped and thought about the Halloween party. I've been so busy today, I didn't even realize I have not checked in with my friends. Roy called his friends to ask about the party. Oh, hey, man, we were just talking about you, replied Aaron over the phone. Yes, the party is still happening tonight. It will be at my house, and we plan to go all out. Make sure you're there. Will do, replied Roy. So they're on the phone talking. So they finally got in contact with Roy. And he's ready for the party. So at the party, let's see. Night was closely approaching, which meant all of the ghosts, demons, and witches were out and about on the street trick-or-treating. Costumes were well anticipated amongst the trick-or-treaters in the houses that were passing out candy, all except Aaron's house. Trick-or-treat, said the children at Aaron's door. Sorry, no candy here at the residence. We have other plans tonight. The children ran off into the night. So, Aaron is not passing out candy for trick-or-treaters. Aaron's basically trying to get everything set up to scare Roy. Because remember, yeah, he has a Halloween party tonight. But remember, His plans are to
Yeah.
eventually scare Roy, so he's not worried about trick-or-treaters. He said, yeah, that's nice, but we got other plans here. Okay, so this is Roy and Lexi. You see Roy's costume? What do you think he is?
Mouse.
A mouse? Yeah, it looks like a mouse. You know, I tried to do Mickey Mouse, but it didn't work, so I just did something like that. Okay, so Roy walks over to the friends. Ladies, how are things going over there? Jill and Lexi were extremely busy setting up the effects for the Halloween prank. It is coming along, Lexi yells out. We are trying to tamper with the electricity now. Whoa, be careful. We want to make this night fun, but above all things, we need to be safe. Oh, of course, Aaron. My dad has a delayed power out gadget that I will connect to your power outlet. It is perfectly safe. Aaron looked a bit confused, but trusted her. If you say so, I will take your word for it. So Lexi has this thing that she's gonna try to connect to the house to try to gain some type of effects to kind of contribute to the haunted effect to scare Roy. So she has this thing that she's trying to hook up to the thing. Something I just made up that's not even, that doesn't exist probably. So here goes Lexi. Okay, so let's see. This is Roy. He's on his way to the party. So look, on his way to the party, Roy got excited as he continued to walk down the street. Oh, I can't wait, Roy thought, silently to himself. As Roy turned the street corner, he noticed two of the street lights were out. Gradually, the excitement he felt a minute ago turned into a scared feeling. Yikes, let me hurry up and walk faster. The street looks spooky when it's dark. Roy begins to speed up his pace in hopes to make it to the party sooner. Man, I should have drove. So Roy's walking around the neighborhood getting ready to go to his friend Aaron's house. And as you can see, looks kind of spooky around. A little spookiness going on in the neighborhood. So he's trying to run. You see all that scaring got caught up with him, huh? He's doing all that scaring around town. Now look at him being scared. See how you don't do people? Then it comes back on you, huh? Okay. Running around the dark corners, Roy bumped into another person who was running in the opposite direction. Holy crap, watch where you're going. You scared me, said the man with the small trick-or-treater. Roy was full of fright himself and did not reply. Wait a minute, you're that boy that scared me earlier at work, aren't you? Roy just stared and looked as if he was in fear for his life. The store clerk from earlier looked furious. Did you set this moment up too? You bumped into my son and scared him as well. Roy yelled out, I'm sorry, and ran off. So you see, this is the store clerk. He was trick-or-treating, just so happened that you bumped into him and scared him for a second time. You see? Roy gonna end up getting into some business he can't get out of, huh? Better stop scaring people. Right, better stop scaring people. Look out, now he's scared. And bumped into somebody who was scared earlier. Okay, so when Roy arrived at the party, he was happy to see everything set up and looking spooktacular. Looking good, you guys. I love the way you all set everything up.
So what you mom?
Set everything up. Glad to see you like everything. Come on inside. We've all been waiting on you, said Aaron. The room looked like an image out of a Halloween catalog. Aaron had invited a few other friends over to dance and enjoy the party. Initially, the party consisted of just the 4 friends, but what they didn't want is for Roy to become suspicious. So they didn't want Roy to become suspicious of something being planned. So they tried to bring everybody in there to kind of make it look normal as possible for a regular party, because they knew, like, if they would have just invited Roy, then he'd be like, where's everyone? And then he would have definitely thought something was going on, like they were planning to scare him. So these are all the friends. Okay, so everyone at the party continued to dance until about 11 p.m. when tiredness set in amongst a few of the guests. See you all later. I really enjoyed myself. We have to do this again next year, is all you heard from the guests as they left. As the guests started disappearing, Jill, Lexi, and Aaron met up to talk about what the next steps were going to be for Roy's prank. Where did Roy go? Asked Lexi. Last time I seen him, we were dancing hard to that good old Halloween music. He's upstairs in the bathroom, Aaron chimed. Great, this will give us perfect timing. So conveniently, what's his name? Conveniently, Roy is in the bathroom, which leaves the friends downstairs by themselves so they can kind of set everything up. And then as the guests and everybody leave, they can really set it up. So you see, the guests are leaving. This is the door. And that's everybody. The three friends are waving at one of the people that were dancing. So there we go. Okay, so this is Roy. So once every guest left the party, Jill, Lexi, and Aaron began setting up the rest of the effects. Meanwhile, Roy was just finishing up in the bathroom. I wonder why it's so quiet downstairs. Did everyone leave? As Roy walked down the stairs, he noticed something strange. He could just smell it all throughout the house. What happened to the lights? Why aren't the lights working? Where is everyone? Jill, Aaron, Lexi, was all that came out of Roy's mouth. Bump. What's going on? You hear it? Bump, bump. Roy heard that from the roof. So everyone's disappeared. And Roy's like, what is going on? Like, come on now. It's dark and everyone's disappeared and he hears this big old loud thump on the roof. So he's wondering what's going on. So he doesn't know. Oh my gosh. Okay. The closer he got downstairs, the louder it seemed that the sound was coming from the roof. Roy called out everyone's name again, but of course got no answer. If the environment couldn't get any scarier for Roy, all the windows in the house started to vibrate. Roy began to run all around the house. He tried to make it to the front door, but he was locked in. After hearing a strange noise behind him, he turned around quickly to see what looked like an animatronic Frankenstein. Roy commenced into defense mode and attacked the robotic creature. So it looks like a robotic Frankenstein that they set up is running after Roy. So he's running around trying to escape the house, but he can't get out because the door's locked. So remember the three friends are hiding around. So that's all bad for Roy. So Roy was finally able to get to a corner of the house where he could hide out. Where is everyone? He yelled out. After about a minute more of all the spooky effects all throughout the house, Jill, Aaron, and Lexi finally revealed themselves. Gotcha! All three other friends burst out into laughter. The night will definitely go down into the Hall of Fame, Aaron yells out. Roy just looks around with a puzzled look on his face. I hate you guys. Come on, Roy, you do this every year, says Lexi. Let's not forget. So he finally got a dose of his own medicine and he don't like what's going on. Well, nobody likes what you do either, Roy, but you do it, right? So this is him being scared. See, you can't go around doing stuff. You got to know how it feels when other people do it to you too, right? The three against Roy debate back and forth about whether or not the Halloween night was really enjoyable. Let's turn on the lights, you guys. I've had enough, Roy confesses. Lexi walks over to the power switch to retrieve the adapter, but realizes it's no longer there. So remember earlier when she put that adapter on the power outlet? Well, it's not there no more. Has anyone seen the switch for the light? They all reply no. Lexi then tried to turn on the lights in hopes of a light switch miracle, but nothing happens. I'll be back. I really need to find that switch. You guys bet not had hit it to try to extend the prank. Lexi then walks away. So she has to find that adapter because that's going to be the thing to turn the lights back on and get everything back to normal. But it's disappeared. So she left it on a power outage, but it disappeared for some strange reason. So they're trying to figure out where it went. Okay. So as Lexi wandered off into the dark hallways to find a power adapter, Aaron, Jill, and Roy just stood in a room which seemed spooky and made them feel strange. We should really help Lexi find that adapter to turn on the lights because it's getting very spooky in here, Roy mentioned. Aaron then says, well, we just had a Halloween party. It's supposed to be spooky. All three of them walking around, I don't know why I like that. Mistake. All three end up walking around the house to help find the adapter. Had a spell mistake. Okay, so after being close to 5 minutes of searching all around the house, the adapter was nowhere to be found. I wonder if one of the guests from the party took off with it, said Lexi. But then again, that probably may not be true because the lights would have turned on when some of the guests were here. Suddenly, a loud thump was heard from the roof. There's that sound again, says Roy. I know, but this time, who is it? Because we're all here and the prank is over with, yells Jill. So they hear, so earlier when they were doing all those sound effects, they're starting to hear it, but where's it coming from? Because they're all there and there's nobody else in the house. So where's that thump coming from now? All four of their friends head straight to the door, but become extremely horrified when they realized the door wouldn't open. Desperate to escape, they all start heading for the windows, but every window to the house was locked, tighter than a soda bottle. Oh my gosh, yelled Jill. I found the power adapter, but you would not believe who has it. They all turned around to see a tall, very alive Frankenstein holding an adapter. There's no escaping now. You all belong to me. The screams from the house could be heard from all across town. Happy Halloween. Okay.
Hey, Justin.
Did you like my story, Frankie?
Yeah.
Justin,
Oh
that
my
was amazing.
Was it amazing?
That was
Oh
It
my
was
really
amazing.
good. Good
So
job,
what
Justin.
happened at the end? They tried to scare, but then turned to find out Frankenstein ended up scaring all of them, huh? He came alive and shut them all up, huh?
Yeah.
You should publish your story.
No, I don't want to.
Yeah, that was pretty good. You
It was
drew it and
good.
everything, dude.
Was it? Oh my god.
Yeah, that was
Get some
good.
money
Yes,
off of it, Justin.
Yeah, somebody else got to draw the pictures of this.
Your pictures look good.
I started to slack towards the end of it. As you can see, it looked kind of blank. Something like, dang, like it was a lot of work to try to even come up to try to think of something. That's all.
You did a good job. We all appreciate it. Yeah, guys?
Yeah.
You guys like it?
Yeah.
It was really good.
Yeah,
Thank
what
you,
you said.
Melissa. Michael, you told me to tell you hi too.
Even David said it was good.
Did he? Do you have David over there now? That's who you had?
Yeah, he's with me.
Aww.
I just
Hi, David. How are you? Oh, Michael always asks about you. I'm like, I haven't seen David, but I'll definitely tell him now. I've talked to you now that you're on here.
Oh, Michael.
I know, right? Yeah, I have Patrick and Tom for my visits. I have them on Wednesdays. Oh yeah. So what do you guys think that's gonna happen when Frankenstein has them all in the house locked in?
I'm gonna eat him.
Right, that's what I think, because I'm like, what could happen? Like, it was an animatronic, so how did it come to life? They didn't have all that spooky stuff and then brought us some evil spirits in the house, huh? That's what happened. I know Frankie liked it. He kept being intrigued, huh, Frankie? He kept being intrigued by the scenes, huh?
yeah, I did.
You like it, Frankie? Okay, well, when I see you next, whenever it starts up, whenever program starts up, I'll give you the story so you can have it, okay? You want the story?
This is David's first Zoom meeting, and it was a good one.
Yeah. Oh man. Oh, I know. This video stuff sucks. Huh?
We'll be back together soon, guys. Hopefully.
All right.
But yeah, thanks again, Justin. You guys can hang out and talk for a little bit now.
Yeah.
Everybody can.
Well, that's all. I didn't have to. I thought I was gonna bypass it fast.
Lunch.
I guess it
No,
it was a decent amount of time.
Lunch.
was a good amount of time. Yes, Kim.
Are you going to
both
see
longer than
Chris
me.
today?
What was
Are
that,
you
Kim?
going to see Chris today?
No, I'm not gonna go see anyone
I
today.
am.
Oh, you're gonna go see her?
Yes.
Yeah.
Christy, Adriana, who else?
Hi, Megan.
Yeah, Megan. Hi.
Hi,
Hi,
Megan.
Josh. There's Josh. Man.
All right, guys. Well, that's it. And we'll go ahead and wrap it up.
Okay, that's
Bye,
it.
Bye,
Thanks for joining, guys. It was nice to
Yeah,
see
thank
everybody
you,
and hear
guys.
everybody. And
Nick.
good job again,
All
Justin.
right,
We
no
appreciate
problem.
it.
Can't wait to see everybody's pumpkin after they're gonna decorate their next upcoming week. Should be
Yeah,
interesting.
everyone's getting their pumpkins next week. So.
All right.
All right. Well, guys, take care. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Bye
Bye.
to Kim.
Bye, Kim.